Mesut Ozil's Arsenal future remains in serious question, and head coach Unai Emery is doing very little to dissuade suggestions that he wants rid of the German playmaker. World Cup winner Ozil, 30, is the club's highest-paid player after inking a massive £350,000 a week deal last year. But he is down the pecking order under Spanish boss Emery, who of course only arrived in North London after Ozil inked his new deal. Left out of Bournemouth away because the game would be too physical according to his manager, Ozil has since played just 155 minutes in the Premier League across 10 matches. In 6 of those he has been out of the squad completely, whether due to injury or other reasons. In December, he didn't make the squad for the Carabao Cup quarter-final against Spurs despite being fit, with youngster Eddie Nketiah preferred in the 18-man squad. Emery has been frustrated with Ozil's work rate and contribution to the team, but knows he has little chance of offloading the player unless the club's hierarchy are willing to largely subsidise any potential move. That is causing something of a standoff because Ozil has no place in Emery's starting side. The Spaniard prefers both Iwobi and Ramsey, despite club chiefs refusing to hand the Welshman a new deal and Ramsey set for Juventus. But on the bench for a second game in succession against United, Ozil was brought on with 25 minutes remaining and the Gunners trailing 2-1. The hope was he would inspire the side. Instead he largely floundered as Arsenal struggled to create opportunities and United bagged a third through Anthony Martial to secure an FA Cup 5th round place. Asked post-game about Ozil and why he didn't start, Emery responded, "He played." When the response was "Why did you not start him?" Emery succinctly added, "Because also I think I can play other players." And right now, that tells you everything. Not necessarily what was said, but how. Emery has little time for questions about a player that, simply, he doesn't want in his side. Increasingly, he is treating the very subject of his club's most highly paid employee with disdain. Ozil can be brilliant on his day, but those days have been all too infrequent, not just under Emery, but in the last 18 months for his club. The Spaniard wants his side to play with intensity, but feels Ozil's game lacks precisely that. Jermaine Jenas, speaking on Match of the Day, picked out the difference in Ozil and Alexandre Lacazette, a player who has forced his way into the team despite being second choice earlier in the season. Lacazette, your number 9, your centre forward, coming back and winning the ball on a couple of occasions, said Jenas. That epitomises what Unai Emery is trying to do here. It's infectious. I'm sure when it comes to the Ozil conversation that's all he's asking for him to be a part of it. Emery's latest post-game response to his Ozil conundrum suggests he is done waiting